Hi there, it's Cindy from FrenchEasy.com. In this lesson, you're going to learn to conjugate the verb être, to be, in the present tense. And at the end of the lesson, I'm also going to teach you 2 French expressions using the verb être. Le verbe être au présent de l'indicatif. So, before we learn how to conjugate the verb être, let's have a look at a few facts about this verb. So first of all, être means to be, and it's a very important verb because it's an auxiliary verb. In other words, it's a helping verb. In case you don't know what a helping verb is, it's basically a verb that is used to conjugate other verbs in compound tenses, such as, for example, in the perfect tense, which in French is called le passé composé. There are 2 helping verbs in French, which are avoir, which is the most commonly used, and être, which is used with reflexive verbs, as well as verbs that express movement or change. The reason I'm telling you this now is because you will need to be able to conjugate the verb être and the verb avoir in the present tense to be able to form the perfect tense, which is a past tense. And the last thing you need to know about the verb être is that in French, it is never used to say how old you are. In order to say how old you are, you need to use the verb avoir instead. So let's conjugate the verb être in the present tense. Je suis. Je suis. I am. Tu es. Tu es. You are. Il est. Il est. He is or it is. Elle est. Elle est. She is, it is. On est. On est. One is. Notice that we are pronouncing the N of on est, because est starts with a vowel. So basically, we're making the liaison. On est. Nous sommes. Nous sommes. We are. Vous êtes. Vous êtes. You are. And again, notice the liaison between vous and êtes, vous êtes, because êtes starts with a vowel. Ils sont. Ils sont. They are. Elles sont. Elles sont. They are. So now you know how to conjugate the verb être in the present tense. How would you say, for example, he is happy? He is happy. How would you say that in French? Let's take a look. To say he is happy, you would say il est heureux. He is happy. Now, how would you say I am at the beach with my mother? I am at the beach with my mother. You would say je suis à la plage avec ma mère. Now let's have a look at a couple of expressions that use the verb être. If someone is wide of the mark, French people use the expression être à côté de la plaque, to be wide of the mark. For example, non, tu es à côté de la plaque. No, you're wide of the mark. If you're running late somewhere, you could use the expression être à la bourre, meaning to be running late. Je suis à la bourre. I'm running late. I hope you found this lesson useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And remember, you can also find all the links to my social media in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye!